Good morning, friends from the valley. Thank you so much for dropping by, and a wonderful good afternoon or good evening to you. Nonetheless, wherever you're watching me from, it is awesome to see you. Dreamlab, we're just talking about the render queue. Very interesting. I have a similar product. It's not actually the render queue product. It's a product that does... It's a script within DAS, and so it's not the render queue. I believe this one was cheaper, and I could also use it on my Mac. But sadly, it doesn't restart DAS in between renders, and that sometimes helps because I've had issues where after the third or fourth large render, the computer just hangs up, or it just goes and loads the file, renders a picture that was more or less empty, and then goes on to the next one in the queue. And that's not so nice. I don't find that so nice. I forgot who the vendor was, but I've been fairly happy with it, except for that one occasion where that does that. So good to hear that render queue actually properly restarts DAS Studio. Good stuff. Mom, good morning. Good morning. My mom is here. Brian is here. Dreamlab is here. Tyken is here. Good morning, everyone. It's very nice to see you all. Good stuff. Let's get the show on the road. I was thinking today that inspired by what we saw yesterday, that little pamphlet at the Adventurers Guild, that, or in fact by looking at, was it the Adventurers Guild? Yeah, it must have been the Adventurers Guild, where it said how many skeletons we've slayed. And the cool thing is indeed that I thought at first these were the skeletons that are in the skull caverns, but it looks like that's not the case. So Tyken reckons they are the ones that are in our regular mines, and hey, we can slay some of them. I like that. I got a really nice tip on Reddit that somebody says, before I go mining, no matter if it's in the skull caverns or if it's in the regular mines, I have a little box by my bed in which all my mining equipment is, and I'm going to check the TV and see if I'm lucky enough, and if I'm really lucky, then I go mining. And I thought, that's a clever idea. That's a clever idea. I thought I might go implement that. Let's see if we can. I kind of have this black box, but it's outside, so I could maybe bring that inside and see what happens. So good to see you again, Mom. Very nice, very nice. And I hope we all enjoy a wonderful stay in the valley. Can't believe it's already episode 77. Time just melts away when you're having fun. Yeah, so he reckons put it here, then ask the fortune teller what's going on. I see a glimmer within my scrying orb. Oh, shard of knowledge from the future. Okay, the spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. So that's a good day to go mining. And if I had all my mining equipment literally here, that might even be better. So I don't really have that. Nonetheless, let's go mining. Let's do that. There's so much stuff I have right now. I don't want to... That's why I got this new red box here that I can outsource stuff into just, quickly without thinking about it. I might need my sword. So just a little test run for the mines. I think I can leave that, and literally all this, really. I don't really need any of that here. I do need some of my bombs, though. Bombs, there we go. Lots of them. That should be enough. Just have the massive bombs. That'll be good. And also, I'm gonna go and take some of my... I think these ones here. Is it rubies? Yeah, I think it's rubies. Oh no, that's in the desert. Ah, see, I'm already looking at two different things here. So in the desert mines, I think I can go and buy myself some spicy eel with these red things. What were they? Emeralds or rubies? Rubies, in fact. So yes, but I guess we need something like this and cheese. There. Awesome. Well, thanks, Junimals, for harvesting my pumpkins there. I'm gonna go mining. Oh, is there? Oh, how interesting. I didn't know. Very complicated setup that I'm running here. Maybe that has something to do with it. I'll go straight to the mines. Ah, is it still there, or is it gone already? Because this is just my microphone going. Maybe I'll just go and try that. Could be that. Let me know if it's still there. That'd be kind of good to know. Where were those skeletons again? Were they maybe level 75 and below? Could be. Yes, there they are. Oh, before he ices me, let me go and put some stuff into the... I guess I need that somewhere here. That goes kind of here. And that can go there. Suppose I can eat that because cranberry sauce is good for mining. Ah. Yeah, that's interesting because there's nothing cable-y is moving here, and the one that is going into my microphone is that's USB. So I doubt that that's doing that, but I can always. We'll see what happens if I. Let me disconnect and see what happens. Alright, looks like I'm back. Am I back? No, I'm not back. Oh dear. Lost audio altogether now. Crazy. Oh, is it back? I'm the lucky devil. I don't even see that. Oh, there it is. Oh, audio's back. Whew. Let's see if that's improved it. Ay, caramba. Well then. Ah yes, so of course I can't hear the game audio now. That's not so good. Can you hear the game audio? Oh, along with the clicks. Ah, that's a shame. So it'll be clicky audio today. Sorry. You can always try watching on Mixer and see if that's better, because that goes via a different computer. But right now, sadly, we don't get any game audio, so that's that's brutal, isn't it? Well, without game audio, that's really not at all fun, is it? That's really that. We can always go default. That sometimes does the trick. Even though my default is probably changed now to something like, yeah, that's good. Oh, it could actually be Stardew Valley that has the problem. Yes, I have a feeling it might be Stardew Valley. Okay, let's go restart that. That sometimes happens. Clicky audio. Well, I'm not going to change that again on air then. We're just going to have to live with the we're just going to have to live with the audio clicks. If audio comes back, in fact. I knew it. There it is. Indeed, yes. I always get it when I disconnect that long USB cable that goes to my computer and I'm in here. Then I have to reset the sources because it detects this as a different port sometimes. I should really make a habit of plugging it into exactly the same USB port. That might work. Yeah, so to explain the setup a little bit, the YouTube feed, I'm assuming we're still just as lucky as we were a moment ago. Very happy, good stuff. Just to explain the setup a little bit, the YouTube feed comes via the main computer, and the Mixer and DLive feeds come via a second computer that captures this computer via NDI. So the audio might be better on the Mixer feed. Be good to see that. Good to find out. That is nice. I'm gonna keep that because it's, you know, it's a nice snack. There, a bit of health. Don't think I'll use any staircases. It's all about killing those guys. I might grab a warp totem to the farm. No, I'm not gonna do that. Cranberry sauce, on the other hand. That's nice. Alright, let's see. Ah. What a shame. So it looks like it's a thing with my microphone then. Is that what you're saying? So if the game audio doesn't have it, and if it was still there while the microphone was completely unplugged, yeah, it looks like it's an issue with something else. Tricky. Let me know if it's usable. I mean, if it's extremely bad, we can either always call it a day, or I can restart my computer. That sometimes brings these things back. And then, of course, there's this thing about, is it worth doing that? Cranberry sauce it is. But didn't Brian say it's there even when the mic was off? Or was it gone when the mic was disconnected? That could also be. It is a really old Sony cable I'm using here, so... Oh, I forgot my pickaxe. That's terrible. And I've only unplugged the other end, so it could well be that it is that cable. I'll replace it for tomorrow, so if we can live with it today, that's awesome. Forgot my pickaxe. Crazy. Oh wow, Tyken, one more fish. That is exciting. Ooh, good luck with it. Which one is it? The legend fish? Is that the one you're catching? That was so lucky yesterday. I couldn't believe it that I got 2 legendary fish in one day. That was amazing. Very cool. So, lucky as we are, we go back to the mines. Dorado. It probably is the cable. It must be. It's a grey Sony cable that came with a camcorder I bought once. So it could well be. It is so old, it might just be that. I have tons of these cables lying around. This is one like a regular mini USB. The ones that are not that popular anymore. Ooh, silver ore. Now that's what a lucky day does for you. How exciting. Whoa, that was very lucky. Stardew Valley fair. Oh, I say I'm gonna give that a miss. I've also forgotten my hole, so I can't hold these things up here. I'm inclined to go back for my hole, because you never know what I'll find down here. Let's focus on these skeletons instead. I think bombs also hold things off sometimes. There's this thing, I'm not sure if and when and how I find this actually. There's these things that make me... like the things that need to go in the library. You know, that big collection there. There's this thing about, I don't really know where else to look for new treasures. And one of the ideas I had was just to go around here and see if I can hold stuff up. That might be something that does that. Chance of finding more treasures. Because I thought I found them all, but according to the library I haven't, so... Dorado, where's the Dorado then, Tyken? And what fish is that, the Dorado? I don't think I've heard of that before. Yes, this is where I really need my hole. Why didn't I bring my hole today? That's terrible. Got a hole the old-fashioned way. I don't quite remember how many skeletons we needed to slay, but I think it was about 100. So no shortage of skeletons here, I suppose. We may have to come back too. Well, there's a stone in the way. I didn't know that. Tons of bats. I think there was also a prize for slaying bats. They were like slay 40 million of them or something. I don't know. Lots of them, that's what I remember. Skeleton! I like his shoulder pads, that's really cool. His shoulder pads and shoes. That's what you gotta have as a skeleton. I totally understand that. It's a dangerous place down here. Cranberry sauce. That's good for that mining buff. And I think that might wipe that out. I'm just gonna go have coffee. Keep forgetting that I've got this treat here, the maple bar. That does good stuff too. Jade, always nice. Very cool. That would be nice, actually. That would be really good, a program like that. Sort the content. I think for Poser they have something like that, because it's just so much easier to program for in Python. And with DAS, well, I don't know. I mean, this is just my personal opinion, but with this new DAS Central thing that they've brought out, I have a feeling that they're internally moving to this new framework called Qt 5. Or maybe even Qt 6. They may not even do that in Qt 5. Qt 5 is also end of life, really. Qt 4 is that what DAS is currently written in. And while it is possible to extend DAS with proper plugins, scripting is actually easier. But the trouble with scripting is that it's kind of a JavaScript type language, and that support has been deprecated in the latest versions of the Qt framework. So Qt 6 isn't out yet. Qt 5 has been out for nearly 10 years already, which is why it's being retired soon, end of the year. And I have a feeling that it's becoming more and more difficult for DAS to update DAS Studio in its current form, just because the tools that they use for making that program aren't really around anymore, or aren't supported anymore as of 10 years ago. So this DAS Central thing is the first thing that is actually written in Qt 5, so I wonder if they're internally kind of preparing to transition to that. And that has implications because any scripting product is no longer going to be working for any new version of DAS Studio, because scripting is not supported in Qt 5 and above anymore. But hopefully, I mean, maybe there'll be, I guess my point is, maybe it'll be easier in a newer version of DAS Studio, if and when it comes out, to extend the program. That'd be kind of cool to make that happen. I'd love to see that. More support for third-party developers. And that would be an ideal product, because a lot of people have so many big libraries that are just, it's difficult to find content. So I frequently spend, and my library isn't actually that big, I spend so much time just looking at what I have. Especially when you're looking for something specific, it takes literally, well, not hours, but you know, you think, I'm sure I have seen this item in my library, I just do not remember where that is or what product contained it. That's another thing, you know, the accessories you get with certain products sometimes, they're really difficult to find. Like, you know, a necklace, something as simple as a necklace. And you go, hey, Monster Slayer goal complete, see Gil for your reward, yes! You know, something as simple as a necklace, and you know, hey, I know I have it, I just don't remember the product. So if the app could literally just search your library for anything that contains a necklace, at least you can narrow it down that way. Be good. Yes, but poses specifically, that's like, you know, if you get 100 pose pack and you go, whoa, my goodness, what poses where? At least give me a vague idea of, show me all the walking poses, all the sitting poses. Because currently I think that studio only says you can have full body or partial body poses, and you think, I'm not looking for that ever, but something more meaningful, like, you know, walking, standing, lying. That'd be good. Neville, top of the evening to you, sir. Good to see you. Happy Monday already. I guess in your case. Everyone else is still celebrating Sunday. We're kind of deliberately missing the Stardew Valley fair. That's in progress right now. Coffee's run out again. I'll actually also go get the maple bar. That gives me all kinds of buffs, including, yes, foraging, fishing and mining. Add that to a triple shot espresso. Sea gill for reward. I like that. So that means we don't really have to kill any more skeletons, right? I suppose we don't have to. It still is fun to do that, though. And there's always stones. Oh, I've got some more information on stones and staircases, by the way. So we need to see Mr. Chi, I guess, at level 100 of the Skull Caverns in the desert. But it turns out that if you use just staircases, or mainly staircases, to go see him, he doesn't actually like that. So I think the reward will still be there, but he will give you a different message if you use, I believe, 10 or less staircases to get down to level 100. So I didn't know that either, but somebody posted a screenshot there today on Reddit, and they said, hey, so what Mr. Chi said essentially was, hey, thank you for getting down here the old-fashioned way rather than using staircases. So it's almost like you can reach Mr. Chi in two different ways, with and without staircases. And there's me harvesting so much stone here so that I can get enough staircases just to reach him. And it looks like he doesn't quite like that. So, yeah, especially, I mean, 100 levels is a lot, and there's so much you can do with blowing up stones in the level, but limiting that journey down to level 100 to only 10 staircases. Whew. It's the same guy that said I check the fortune teller before I even go down there, and only do that on lucky days. Probably a very wise idea. Luck is always good. I watch TV not enough in this game. Clearly not enough. I've only started watching it because I understood how important it is to get that lucky lunch recipe. It's midnight already. Yes, exactly. Lucky day, lucky food. Much like with catching the legendary fish there, definitely get something lucky or something that gets you, don't know if mining treats or mining buffs add to that. I suppose luck, certainly, I mean, I noticed that today that there's so many more pieces of silver lying around here. That is kind of nice. So that's certainly where luck helps with, but I would imagine luck also helps with finding holes and exits. "1 a.m. Let's go home. Let's go home. Let's not take a risk." Oh. So then the luckiest food that we have. I mean, there's lucky lunch, but I wonder if there's something else that gives us even more luck. Can I look through the recipes? There! What have we found? I don't even know what we found. Pair of boots. Some more precious metals, that's always nice. And another ring here. What's the ring? Glow ring. This is like a 4th glow ring now. Many of them in the game. That's good for making more bombs. Always nice. And clay. If ever I need 149 clay. If ever. Wow, what a day. Yeah, I mean, I've made it to level 49 once, and that was only using 1 or 2 staircases. Just when it got too hairy, I got a staircase to go down there. Queen of Sauce, all right. And that wasn't actually because I wanted to see Mr. Chi, I just wanted to gather resources. And I don't know if it was a lucky day or not. I don't think it was just a random day. What's the Queen of Sauce got for us? Artichoke dip. This is a delightful way to get more artichokes into your body. Personally, I don't even dip anything in there. I just guzzle the sauce down like it was a milkshake. Delicious. It doesn't sound delicious. Do we need to get more artichokes in our diet? I don't even know. Oh, and what does the fortune teller say? Fortune teller, come on. Ah, I sense that a new viewer has joined us. A young man from Stardew Valley. Welcome, welcome. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune, so it's another lucky day. Cool. Well, perhaps we'll go back into the mine, see what happens. I don't mind. This time we'll bring a hoe. Yeah, oh yes. Axe, no. Iridium rod. Yes, let's get that as well, because when we get to these fire levels, I would also like to hunt for that fire eel. I think, is it the fire eel that we need? I think so. Jules, how's it going? So I'm sorry, I'm just letting these things accumulate here. And my wine. Oh, what's happening? You don't want to go outside? It's nice outside. Enjoy it while you can. Pretty soon, it'll be winter. There's no more going outside, guys. Oh, more truffles. Lucky day, I guess. Magic rock candy. Let's see if I have the recipe for that. +5 luck. Oh my goodness, that sounds exactly like the thing I need. Magic rock candy. Yeah, lucky lunch we knew already. That has +3 luck, so that's pretty good. Magic rock candy. I have found so many recipes. Miner's Treat was nice as well. That gives you +3 mining. That's kind of cool. And all that magnetism. Artichoke dip. Crab cakes. Mr. House, hello, hello. Oh, wow. 3 prismatic shards. That's crazy. We're just, Mr. House, we're just trying to find the luckiest food ever. The one that gives us the most luck. And Dreamlab suggested magic rock candy, but I suppose 3 prismatic shards. You know, if that were to fit into the crystallarium, I would totally put that in there. But sadly, it doesn't work. So this could be helpful here. +2 luck, +2 defense. Pumpkin soup. My Junimos are harvesting pumpkins right now, so that's nice. -3 is also nice. I tried that before. That's cool. Yeah, so pumpkin soup seems to be lucky. Fried eel, yeah, it's, you know, it'll work. We've got enough eels, so we could use that. At least +1. Why crispy bars gives you magnetism, I have no idea. But that's cool. +2 fishing. +3 luck, the lucky lunch then. That's a good one. Sea cucumber, blue jazz, and tortilla. Ah, right. Yes, 90 items at the museum. I mean, that is the next kind of challenge for me, because I don't know how exactly to reach that. Only because I don't know how to find certain items. Jay, thanks for stopping by my sunroom yesterday. Oh yeah, I forgot. I usually drink tea alone, but it was fun to share with you. I remember. I've enclosed instructions on how to prepare and grow your own tea. No pressure, but if you do end up growing some, make sure to bring me a cup. Tea sapling. That's nice. How do we make a tea sapling? Marnie brings me hay. That's nice. We'll put that into the silo soon. How do we make a tree sapling? And we craft it too. Gravel path. Jack-o'-lantern, field snack. Oh, there's another page. Campfire. Not what we want to see. How do we craft our own tree sapling? Certainly not something I can see here. Oh, that's freezing, Neville. That's proper winter. Well, I suppose it is winter where you are. That is seriously cold. Ugh. I spoke to Steve yesterday. He says that technically it's winter where he is, but it's actually it's not so bad. So it's 25 degrees centigrade sometimes, I think he said. Not quite the winter. Was it? I didn't see that. Oh, this one. Above the gravel path. Come on, we can find it. We can find it. Oh, there! Oh, thank you so much. I didn't see that. Well spotted. I totally disregarded that. Such a cute little thing. Wild seeds, any. Wild seeds. Do we have that? We may have some wild seeds. Do we? Not really. We've got these, but I'm not sure if they count. I can try. I don't think they might not count. Nah, they don't count. Has to be wild seeds, proper wild seeds. 75, not bad for New Jersey. Yeah, we've got this thing in South Florida. We have this thing right now where it's not just warm. The rainy season is kind of beginning, and it's just humid on top of that. So it's. I believe that is what you're referring to, right, Dreamlab? Whoa! So many truffles. Thank you. I always fear that if I just leave them there, they might not more of them might come. But we'll test that theory with this guy. Horse, there you go. Yeah, we'll take care of that later. Take care of that later. Let's go see Gil about that reward. And see if there's any other rewards we can do. Are they open at 9:30? No. 2 p.m. Ah. Gil. Horrible. We'll just go keep slaying things. See what happens. I like it. Maybe level 80. Yeah, look at that. It gets hot down here. Oh, I totally forgot to put my other buff thing on. What is it? The what was it now? Didn't I make myself a minus tree? Oh, there we go. This maple bar. That does something. There. That does everything. Lucky day. Gold ore. What the luck, hey? Good title. Why are you stuck there? Why are you stuck in Florida? I mean, if you don't like the climate, then yeah, maybe don't do it to yourself. I'm thinking. I remember climate was one of the reasons why we moved here from London, because London was one of those places where it's cold, but it's also very hot in the summer, and the houses are just not equipped with air conditioning, because you know it's all old Victorian style, and air conditioning wasn't really necessary up until maybe 10-15 years ago. So as a result, many houses hadn't put that in yet. But of course, it depends on your situation. Sometimes for us, it was easy to just leave, but that's not always possible. So I do understand that. Family commitments, job commitments, all kinds of other things. But if you can, maybe have a look if it's something that if it makes you happier, and you don't have to be here. Rod's thinking about moving as well. He says they're getting ready to put the house on the market and go leave, but they're not quite sure where to go yet. If they want to stay in the neighborhood, or if they want to go what they want to go to either yet. If it's going to be a house, or if it's going to be a retirement apartment thing. I bet there's a reward for killing these red guys here. No matter what the reward will be, it'll be glorious. 2 p.m. He's open. Level 83. Let's go down to level 85, and then we'll quickly dive up into the surface and then just see what the other rewards are. That's true. Florida is very good on the taxes. That is very true. Yeah, we really enjoy the humidity and the heat. We didn't like the heat in Las Vegas so much. A friend of mine just moved to Texas, and he's from Florida. He's a native Floridian, and he said the one thing that he notices is the dry heat. So there's this huge difference between the temperature being the same, but the how you perceive it is very different. So the dry heat and like in Texas or Nevada is very different than the humid heat that we get here. And for us, the dry heat wasn't really good either, but the humid heat we can deal with very well. But everyone's different, so one thing doesn't work for everybody. Oh yeah, rally, that's a nice idea. A friend of mine lives there actually. She moved there from here. She's from Canada, and she moved there. The job opportunity came about, and yeah, that's where she is. How much are the extra taxes there? I don't actually know. Or maybe Nevada it is for you then. I'm just joking. Has to be. There has to. You have to really feel it. I'm thinking. The thing is, that's one of the things I've noticed, I've learned the hard way. When you're young, moving isn't actually that big a deal. It's a little inconvenient, but you can put everything in a suitcase and a couple of boxes and off you go, right? But if you're as old as we are, you have several boxes that are still unpacked from the last time when you moved. And God knows what's in there. Obviously it's stuff I can't throw away. That is the hardest part about moving. It's not so much the new. I mean, that's all difficult as it is. The new neighborhood and the new getting to know how you do things in the new place. But the most difficult thing for me is like the more stuff you have, how you moving it all. And is it time to look at stuff and go, oh man, do I really need that? Do I want to say goodbye to this forever? Do I want to repurchase this? Oh, it's a nightmare. So I don't envy Rod of what he's doing right now. He's basically doing that step that is also difficult. He does that before he's actually got a new home to move to. I need to hack my way into here a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna hurt myself. I bet there's a reward on these shadow people here. Do you know, a friend of mine in London, she said that once to me. I was in a similar situation. I said, well, I've moved into my flat in London and I have boxes that I haven't looked at for 5 years, but I know there's important stuff in there. And she goes, well, and she's a Japanese woman, and like very, very zen, very calm. She goes, well, if you've not looked at something for 5 years, maybe you don't need it anymore. And I was thinking, man, what you say makes so much sense. But I can't say goodbye to it. And the thing is, the weird thing is that the moment you do that, the moment you make that decision and you get rid of something that's been bogging down your life for so long, you find that you're not actually missing the thing. So what I've found is that the stuff that I'm thinking I can't let go of is actually, that's in my head. It's not actually real. Because I mean, the throwaway society that we've become is, if I had to say goodbye to this microphone, for example, I just buy a new microphone. It's not really like, it's 20 years old, I really need to keep it because it's like an ancient thing that has no. It's like if it's a piece of electronic stuff, chances are there's already something better out there. But other stuff that's irreplaceable, even that, where you think, oh, I'd have to say goodbye to that forever, it's all in our heads. The moment you actually make the decision and throw it away, you don't even remember that you had it. Quite the opposite. It's kind of what, in my experience, it's something that no longer ties up processes, like background processes in the brain. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be huge. huge job to pack all that up. That's true, that's true. $11:30 now. The Adventurers Guild is already closed. We'll just keep fighting Frizzies here. Oh, him too. Dude, you've got the helmet and everything. It's a bit late for espresso, but hey, why not indeed? Ah, 1:10. Let's leave the mine. My horse is still here. Very nice. What did we get? Slime. That's nice. I'm collecting slime actually because I have a slime press. I'd love to try it out. Strange bun. Okay. Truffle oil I could probably sell. I might have to do that tomorrow. Yeah, I might just go and... take all these things out, jump to bed, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. Move over, cat. Thank you. Oh, it's raining! Good stuff. Marnie's birthday today. Ah. What's Living Off the Land got to say today? My favorite program. Fish Focus Albacore. This fish can be found either early in the morning or at night. Look for it in the ocean in fall or winter. Oh, that's where we find albacore. That's nice. Well, if that's the case, to the ocean! I keep thinking that's my exit there. Not the case. Have I got my fishing rod? I think I have. Okay, truffles are still here, that's nice. Do I have my fishing rod? Yes, I do. Well, speaking of fishing rod, if we're going fishing, I suppose I could get some of those exciting these things here, treasure hunters. Let me grab a couple of those. And then there's also escargot, of course, that gives me fishing buff. Horse, come on. And then on the way back we can see my man, what's his face here, Clint. He can crack open some of these super geodes. There, escargot. No, that's fiddlehead risotto. That's escargot. That gives me good fishing buff. Brian, I liked your tests on the Yakuza coloring book. That is very cool. What a cool idea. And if you found a workflow that lets you use 3D figures and then turn them into kind of black and white line drawings, awesome. Very cool. Willie! Shouldn't you be, minding the shop and all? I suppose not. Shop's just here, so I understand. Maybe I'll go join you. Get some albacore. All that's missing is my fishing outfit, of course. I don't remember what we needed it for, but there was something. Something that we needed albacore for. I think it's like a big fish platter or something along those lines. Sea cucumber, not bad. It's hard to say over the rain, but there is a tile over here that probably gets us better results, namely that one. Yes! Good stuff. That is good, that is really good. I've seen people do this with Inkscape. There was a great Inkscape workflow that I saw that turns essentially regular pictures into a line drawing, almost like a comic book drawing. And I thought, that'd be really cool to combine that with the renders of DAZ and Blender, and then go and see if that would look more like a hand-drawn comic book. But I never found out how he did it, so it's a little bit of a weird forum post. Hey, great guys, I've got this amazing workflow, and everyone's like, oh, that's awesome, how do you do it? I'm not going to tell you that. I thought, oh, that's helpful, thanks. But here are the results, it's amazing. It's weird. Whoa, what are we catching here? Albacore, there we go, that's what we want. Let's have a couple more of those. Yes, I saw that poser people do that too. What's his name here? Relatively famous comic artist. I can't remember his name. And he says he uses poser for that. So he just goes and he doesn't use the rendering or anything. He doesn't trace it, but he goes and poses the figure just in the viewport, and then he just gets the perspective right of the camera, and then he just uses his monitor as a reference, and then he just draws his figures that way. I thought that was a very nice way of doing it. So he doesn't have any rendering overheads. I thought that was nice. All right. More sea cucumber. All right, nicely done. See if I go fishing over here a little bit. See if that's any better. Yeah, and then with a great big pose library, you can just dial literally anything in at any time without having to hunt through a ton of reference images. That's where organization really comes in handy again. But then I suppose his big advantage was that he could actually draw. That was great. That always helps. Yeah, that's something I've never really mastered how to do. It's just really not in me. I like it. I like doing it, but I'm just terrible at it. I wish I had more talent at that. Like I say, I wish. If I had, maybe I'd spend more time doing that, and I could do less time on other things. Maybe I'm okay with the fact that I can't draw. I'm okay at it. I'm okay with it. I'm not okay at it. I'm bad at it. I'm just okay with the fact that I can't do it. That's a good point. It has lots of advantages being shit at drawing. That's true. Tilapia! Awesome! Oh, I suppose here albacore is over now. I don't think we can get albacore anymore. Maybe tonight. Let's see what Clint has to say. And also let's collect our reward from... what's his name? From Gil. Hey Sebastian. Do we have anything for you? No, we don't. Was it Marnie's birthday today? I think it was, wasn't it? Or was that yesterday? Man, I can't remember now. Marnie. Birthday, 18th of fall. That's today. Good stuff. So she likes a diamond and we have that. She's at the pub in the evening so we can catch her there. Don't drink it. Go into Clint's office here. Do we have enough stuff here? We've got the rusty spur. Really, that's not something we need to... The wood also, I don't think we need that. Sap also. I've got so much sap, I really don't need more sap. All the refined quartz. Oh, the gold bar! No, I will keep the gold bar. Maybe strange bun. That's kind of nice. We'll keep the strange bun. Those things. What are we going to do with that? Oh, the rusty spur. That's the other thing I was going to chuck away. And it even makes money. That's nice. Well, Clint, I'm thinking... Omni Geodes. They're nice. Dwarvish helm. Oh, that's nice. We can give that to our friend the dwarf. Ooh. Granite. Some yellow stuff. And more stone. Okay, good. Yes, I like it. Bring it on. Iridium ore. Jasper. Don't know if we need that for anything. That Neptunite, I don't think we need that either. Clay we don't need. Ooh, that's nice too. Dwarf gadget. Well, we'll leave it at that. See if there's anything Gunther wants from this. Probably not. It doesn't look like you've got anything to donate. Okay, cool. No worries. Well, one of these things we're going to offload to our friend, the... what's his face? The dwarf. In fact, we could probably go and shortcut us directly there. On a rainy day, who wants to be outside? Let's go to the mines. Ah, this reminds me of home. Indeed. You're not a spy sent by the Shadow People, are you? That's exactly what I am. I'm keeping my eye on you. Miner Street. Miner Street, maybe next time, dude. Good to know that you have it available if we need it. $2 p.m. just in time to collect our reward. Gil, what do you say? Skeleton mask. Oh. The red eyes are glowing mysteriously. See what happens when we put it on right away. Yes, that is an awesome look for us. I'm a skeleton. Oh. I don't know. Not the best look, I don't think. But hey, why not? So slimes, void spirits, bats, skeletons, cave insects, Dougie's dust sprites. Okay. Mummies. Oh, there's the mummies. Those are the difficult ones. that can't be killed with a sword. You have to kill him with a bomb. So ice him with a sword and then blow him up. Serpents, pepper Rex. 50 of those, eh? Huh. It's quite a lot to do. But if it's for things like this, I'm not sure if I want it. I guess it'll go in the drawer, in the dresser. Oh yeah, we could blow this up. That's nice. Let's do that. Oops. Took some trees down as well. Now it looks like we're so full that we can't actually go and put... That's calcite. Let's go chuck that away. And granite. I mean, who needs it really? And coal is useful. Geminite. Let's put that away as well. And sap and wood. I think we don't really need that either. Whoops. Sorry, trees. What else do we not need? Perhaps the strange bun. I have a feeling we don't really need that. We can let's eat it. That's a good idea. Let's eat that. Strange bun. There. Now we need to chuck something else away. Sap. There we go. Forget about the sap. And the hazelnuts. So sorry about the trees. I didn't mean to fell them. But the stones, look at that. Thanks to my skeleton mask, no one knew that I did it. Oh, I forgot the quarry had its own shortcut there. Ooh, Abigail, what are you doing in the mines? Are you sure you want to go down there? Don't do that! Abigail, careful! Oh my god, see? One is cute, 4,000. Not so much. Oh my god, and I'm wearing my skeleton mask. That's not nice. What happened? Are you okay? Oh my god, what are we gonna ask? What happened, or are you okay? I'm interested in both actually. Can I ask both? Perhaps what happened? Maybe what happened. Jay, Abigail. You know, I've been practicing my swordsmanship for a while. Well, I decided today would be the day I venture into the caves. Oh my goodness. On your own? No armor? But I got scared. I couldn't do it. No, I can see why. That's, you know, it's a tough thing. I guess I'm not as tough as I thought. You're safe with me. I get scared too. Or, you're crying like a little baby. Stop it! Well, that's not very sensitive, is it? That'd be like very heroic, like, you're safe with me. Or, I get scared too. I think I'm gonna use that. But then maybe she thinks I'm a crybaby. It's a tough one. Tough choice there. What do you think we should say? I don't think the last option's for me, but you know, you're safe with me or I get scared too. I'm kind of thinking about that, be open about it, because I do get scared in the mines. I come prepared. But could I guarantee somebody else's safety? I don't think so. Me too, I like one or two. I think I'm gonna be open here. I'm gonna say I get scared too. Let's see what happens. I guess when you have something to lose, it's normal to be afraid. Ah. Good, we're all on the same page here. I like that. That's a very good point. I guess when you have something to lose, it's normal to be afraid. Very good, Abigail. Absolutely. Like when you play Journey of the Prairie King together. Let's do this together. Let's go mining together with Abigail. That'd be so cool. Jay, I really like you. And not just as a friend. You know that, right? The Ouija board kind of told us that. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I can't keep it in anymore. I felt this way for a long time. Cool. You don't have to say anything right now. Let's just stay here for a while. Make sure we don't get surprised by like 1,000 cave bats again. I'd love to go mining with Abigail. Wouldn't that be cool? You have little AI Abigail running behind you and just helping you fight frizzies and pick up ore and stuff. That would be so cool. Good little cutscene. Shame I was wearing that mask. That would have been so much better without the mask. Chris! Welcome, welcome! What's happening in New York today? I've just had a very nice cutscene with Abigail. That was really cool. And now I'm going to give Marley her birthday present. Whoa, you're all making it over to the pub. That's cool. Very nice. You still know it's me? Ah, there's rumors of a very rare fish in these parts, but only an experienced angler could stand a chance against them. Like Tyken. He did it. In fact, like me, I did it yesterday. If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. Yeah, I think I have already. See if Marnie's in the pub already. Nope, no, she's not here yet. But I think she walks this way. We'll see if we meet her. Bump into her casually. Marnie? You at home? It's locked. Ah. Sure, she's at the pub in the evening. Maybe tonight she's not drinking because she's all, you know, she's got a Christmas thing, birthday thing going on. Also, what is this? Delivery done. Buying one carp at 3 times the market value. Yeah, but 90 isn't 3 times the market value for a carp though, is it? That would suggest a carp is worth 30, which isn't the case. Clint. I feel I'm being ripped off. Oh. Where's the saloon again? Come on, saloon. Huh. Marnie clearly isn't here today. Mayor, where's Marnie? I'm gonna follow you. You know where Marnie is. Is she at your place? Which is here. No, that's not actually your place, is it? That's your place. Quick, I need to get in before it's... Oh, no, I can't... Oh, there we go. No, Marnie's not here either. Hey, that's cool. I can get into the mayor's place after 8 o'clock. Interesting. The town has a serious problem with alcohol. Yeah, I agree. And church, I don't know, we should, next Sunday, we should have a look who's actually going to church. I've never been there. I've never been to their church before. I know it exists in Pierre's shop, which is also weird, isn't it? Why would you have, as a shop owner, you're in charge of most of the economy around there, and you also kind of build a church? What's that all about? Krobus spoke to the dwarf today. Ah, the sewers are flowing quickly today. It'll get nice and humid in here. Just how I like it. See, Krobus likes Florida. Maybe he should move here. Oh, yes, I'm here to buy something. Sorry, yes. Oh, no, I don't. I can't buy anything. Ah. Oh, well, Krobus. I'll see you later, I guess. Where is my horse? For the umpteenth time. I'm sure I've left it somewhere close to the saloon. Ah, there it is. Horse, I missed you. Oh, delivery. Buying 1 salmon at 3 times the market value. Mm-hmm. We'll see, Evelyn. Anything to make you happy. Bumpers Mill, Tennessee. That is a really cool name, by the way. Bumpers Mill. I thought that the first time I heard it. Oh, wow. What did she say she wanted? Was it a salmon? I don't think we have that. Oh, hang on. No, I don't think we have that. Oh well. It was worth a try. Clearly. This is nice now. We have 100 slime, which means I believe I can turn 100 of them into a slime egg. This is going to be nice. I don't think I've tried that before. I mean, I've got the slime egg machine here, but I've never tried to put 100 slime in there. I don't think I've ever had them before. Let's try that. The animals don't mind. There we go. That's kind of working its way through there now. I'm not entirely sure what a slime egg is going to do. Reminds me we can also buy a slime hutch from Robin. Not sure why I'd need to do that. But I'm sure there's a reason. Okay. I guess let's put some more starfruit hooch on. Brian, I really think that you should put a little webcam out on your mead project and just have that streaming to a channel. That'd be really cool. I'd love to see that. Be kind of a nice experiment as well. Have an overlay that promotes your books at the same time. That would be kind of cool. Let's see if any of our wine in the basement has aged. See if we can just go and take some out. Oh no, there we go. That's aged cheese. That's nice. So let's just go put regular iridium cheese. My goodness. We'd have won the Grange display with that, no problem. See if it's actually worth aging that much wine. I might not actually sell this today. I might just go to bed as it is and then go and see if I can build some more casks for my basement. That'd be nice. All right, that sounds great. I'll check it out later. That sounds exciting. Bumpers Mill, Tennessee. Is it a lucky day today or not? Welwick's Oracle, if you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you've come to the right place. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. That's great. It's come on a lucky streak. Well, sell that much cheese? Sell the iridium cheese. Let's do that. Let's keep the golden cheese and just keep it in here for the mining thing. It's kind of a mining treat locker here. And other stuff. Yeah, that I think let's go. And that we can go and put that back later. Red snapper. I mean, I do need fertilizer, but do I need that much fertilizer? Why not? I need a separate fish locker now. Grass starter. I think I'm going to leave it for that. Because I think, well, fertilizer, that's retaining soil. Fertilizer. I actually want to make a little bit of retaining soil because just one. Because I keep forgetting to water that rare seed here and it's just going nowhere. Unless I put some quality retaining soil in here. Ah, watering can is actually outside. Duh. Albacore. I forgot what we needed the albacore for, but it was important for something. I just forgot for what. There's more fish here. Oh, that's baked fish. I think it was a recipe that we needed to cook. Chickens are all upset because I haven't said hello for a while. Caroline, a cauliflower. Why, that's so nice of you. I think I'm going to pack that up into here. That's kind of my special exotic things you can't get all the time. Locker. You guys have made tons of pumpkins here. That's really cool. And cauliflower. And strawberries. I really have to I have to do something with these things. I just don't know what yet. Right, honey and maple syrup. It's a good ingredient. Maple syrup at least. And albacore. I had albacore all along. What was it that I needed this for then? There's some kind of a fish thing. Salmon. Oh, I needed salmon and amaranth and kale. Oh, tuna, not albacore. Man, so easy to mix these things up. Rhubarb. Rhubarb. Yes, that is a problem, isn't it? Rhubarb. Rainbow trout and green algae. Coconut shrimp and common mushroom. I think I can make that. Let's cook that. Tom Kha soup. I think Penny likes that Tom Kha soup. And rhubarb. I don't think I have rhubarb. But rainbow trout. I might have that. That's not it. Coconut for sure. Shrimp. And rainbow trout. Oh, that's a flounder. Halibut, pike, bream, shad, sturgeon, rainbow trout. I knew I had that. Oh, and then also, was it green algae that we needed? Green algae. I'm sure I have that. Green algae, perfect. Coconut, Scoopski. You get it in the desert. They basically lie around in the desert. I'll show you in a minute. Let me go and see if I can cook that. Oh, common mushroom I need as well. Yes. Common mushrooms are also lying around in the fall. Or maybe that's a good mission, actually. I'll show you where the coconuts are. Whoops. Sailor's cap. No, what are you doing? That's terrible. Sailor's cap goes on the horse, and then I go on the horse. And also, that mask is terrible. I think I need to take that mask off. Yeah, so if you open up this community center mission that gets you the bus, you can only do it after 10 o'clock. Then Pam comes here and goes into the desert, and there's lots of them just lying around there. Coconut and... what's the other thing? Coconut and... cactus fruit. That's it. I don't think you can grow them any other way, but they're good fruit to have, so Haley loves them, coconut, and some recipes require them. Oh, it's nearly 10 o'clock, I'll show you. Do some more harvesting while we're here. Maybe even find a common mushroom. I'm sure I had that in a locker somewhere. Come on, common mushroom, I know you're around here somewhere. Bumpers Mills. Hey Pam, how you doing? We go buy a ticket, jump on Pam's bus, and off we go to the desert. There we go. And here, Scoopsky Potato, we can find, usually, lots of coconuts. Not today though. Cactus fruit, they're good. Apparently they're really good in regards to improving health. So if you go mining, cactus fruit is nice to have. Ah, demonstration effect. No coconuts today. They usually just lie around here. You just trip over them essentially, but not today. What a shame. There's also this weird cellar here. Void Ghost Pendant. Ah, if you give that to Krobus, he moves in with you. I might do that. Still have my eye on that magic cowboy hat here. 333 Omni Geodes. Yeah, it looks like we don't have any coconuts in the desert today. What a shame. This is where you'd find them. You've proven yourself, kid. Check out the pile of lumber next to your house. Ah, yes. Maybe Sandy likes a plum. While we're here. Technically it is from the valley, so maybe she likes it. This looks wonderful, thank you so much. Not so much a love gift, but a like gift. Do you have any rhubarb seeds? Oh, that's a good idea. Let's go get some rhubarb seeds. Thank you, Sandy. Pink shirt. Yeah, I'm in for a shirt. Thank you, Sandy. At least my trip wasn't completely wasted. Let's hunt for that common mushroom. And rhubarb, actually when do we plant rhubarb? How long does it take? Spring, 13 days to mature. Okay, so it looks like a greenhouse job then. Don't have my watering can anymore. I feel I've got a lot of stuff that I shouldn't be carrying here with me. Let's sell some of it. Like the plums. We can go sell the plums. Green algae, that's a cooking ingredient, so I'll go and see if I can find that mushroom first. There's also a morel mushroom we're looking for. I don't know if I can find that. Oh, yeah, and more clay. That's always what I'm looking for. Mushrooms are up here sometimes. They're also in the magic forest. I might go there. It's difficult for me to walk past all these things like truffles and just ignore all these things that I could be picking. It's very difficult. But if you constantly give in to the impulse of picking things, you never get anything done. I really need my axe. I don't have my axe. There's always something. And my scythe. My goodness. That is a lot of hay. Well, speaking of hay, let's take that with us and pop it into a silo while we're at it. There, that's all good feed for the winter. And then I suppose I still have that star fruit here. Might as well pick all these things. Oak resin, yeah, that was important too. Let's keep it close by. And put that back in here. Also might just take this and that and put that into here. Oh yes, and this is where I need my axe. Oh. Axe, there you go. Common mushroom. Didn't have to go that far at all. But I will go into the secret forest and see if I can find that morel mushroom. Or maybe you have one for sale, my purple friend. Chanterelle? That's not what I'm looking for. Summer spangle. Ah. And a tulip. I might go buy these. And a fairy rose. Oh, I can't. Because I think these things I need to ship. So I don't think it minds if I just go and buy them and then sell them. I smuggled these goods out of the Gotoro Empire. Why do you think they're so expensive? What, honey? We can't grow our own honey here. It's okay, we appreciate your service. The Gotoro Empire. I wonder if the next game is actually going to take place in there, or if we get to travel there to the Gotoro Empire. Oh, can't even pick that up anymore. That's okay. We don't have a chanterelle mushroom, as far as I can see. No. They may not even be around in in the winter here. It's not winter, it's fall. So much to pick up and we don't actually have any room. So even if we were to find the chaparral mushroom now, difficult to pick it up. Well, clearly we'll have to come back. Sihan, hello, hello. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. I'm having an organizatorial moment on the farm, if that is a word. Let's cook a couple of recipes after putting some of these things away where they should be put away to. So there's some of these things like my mask that should really come off. I think I'll go put my pumpkin hat on again. I bought a new shirt in the desert. Haven't tried that on yet. Let's go put that on. That might go well with the purple. I like it. Look at that. That's a nice outfit. Super nice. These things, they can go in the dresser here. That, and I think there were some boots. Don't know what I did with the boots. They're probably still outside. Yes, I like it. Pink and purple and blue. Ancient fruit wine. Now this is exciting because I want to see how much that sells in comparison to the other wine, the starfruit wine. It's the first time I've made that sort of wine. Let's see how much it is. Yeah, that can go in here too. That's my snacks here. Those things, I think I can combine them into another locker. There's lots of stuff in here that I don't think I really need to have in here. Oh yes, and these flowers I'm gonna go and sell as well. I think that is something I need to do. There, and the fairy rose. How are you doing today, Sihan? That mask, yes, that mask was given to me as a reward from Gil's shop when I slayed, I don't know how many skeletons in our regular mines there from level 70 onwards. He gave me that as a reward. So it puts this thing on about how many things you need to slay of any given kind, and yes, then you get that as a reward. So that's where I got that, literally just today, and I thought maybe I'll go and put that on. I didn't like the look of that, so I put my autumn witch's hat on again. Oh, you have to go back to work. Yes. Oh, go to school. Sorry. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired today. I don't feel very creative recently, which is not nice. But I'm kind of getting half back into it. After this episode today, I'm going to do some more editing. So there's some more different content coming to my channel. Something about DAS, and then there's another thing I'm preparing for, another DAS video. So I'm slowly getting back into it. Yeah, I like that outfit too. I'm glad you like it too. So I'm working on something else here. That is, how many things have I cooked? Oh, actually, I can show you here. So Tyken suggested that I enable something that shows me how many times I've cooked each recipe, and there is a counter in here, so I can see that I've cooked this 52 times and this 32 times. So that keeps track of things that I haven't cooked before, because there's an achievement here that lets me get a reward when I've cooked every meal. This is the complete collection, the museum. Gourmet chef, that's it. Gourmet chef, cook every recipe. And it's something I'm trying out. So there's a couple of things I think I can make now. Not that I remember exactly where they were. Something that required, what was it again? Tom Kha soup, there we go. Oh, coconut. Just frittered that coconut away. So coconut and Trout soup. Never cooked that before. Ah, cooked it once. Great. Coconut. Let's grab the coconut. And make ourselves that delicious tom kha soup. And you don't have to do anything really with the recipes. It's just, you know, tom kha soup. There we go. Ha! +2 farming. Oh yes, absolutely. That was indeed, yes, indeed. That happened today. A romantic encounter with Abigail. So I'm going to make a highlight out of that and share that later. There's so many highlights that I'm taking out of these streams. That all these little cutscenes. I thought I'll go and chop them up and then I'll share them as a little highlight. So there's a little playlist on the channel that's called Stardew Highlights, and you can find them all in there. That is very true, Dreamlab. We weren't quite sure. She didn't mind, but I felt awkward about the fact that I was wearing it, that mask. Rhubarb pie. Oh, we've just got some rhubarb seeds, so let's go plant them in the greenhouse. Come on, horse, let's make it happen. Oh, and then there's, of course, tons of truffles. Hey, cat. Sorry I haven't seen much of you lately. Mr. House is trying to sleep. Sorry, Mr. House. Ooh, and my slime egg is ready. What am I going to do with that? I bought a slime egg press. I don't really know why. I guess because I could. And I was always intrigued by what it would do. Apparently, a miracle of engineering would turn 100 slimes into a slime egg. What do I do with a slime egg now? Can be hatched in a slime incubator. Slime incubator. So not the regular incubator in a chicken coop. Has to be a slime incubator. I have a feeling we need a slime hutch for that. I suppose at that point we'll have slime on tap. Do we want that though? I can't tell. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be good. Do you know, there's another puzzle I have about this game, like so many puzzles I have about this game. Julia's got something that's called a lamppost, and that's really cute. It's like a larger version of the torches, and she has that recipe, but I don't. I'm thinking, what's going on here? Tons of cranberries. And tons of ancient fruit. Oh, we're going to find out later how much an ancient fruit goes for. Or not an ancient fruit, but an ancient fruit wine. How much that sells. So I might just go and, before I turn these into seeds, I might just go and put most of them into here. Most of these ancient fruit, except for maybe one. So just one regular ancient fruit. I might take one golden ancient fruit as well. Just sell those and just see what that gets us. Just out of curiosity, how much money that actually makes. Then we'll go have a cup of coffee. I see a small spot over here without destroying any of the poor cranberries. Let's just go dot some of the rhubarb around here. And I'm doing that purely so I can cook a single recipe. There, that's that. I'll just leave the rhubarb seeds in here. Got my ancient fruit seeds as well. There. I don't see any benefit in farming slimes myself. I have no idea why anyone would do that. There are certain things that you need to craft out of lots of slime. I forgot what it was now. We can have a look in a second, but there was that. Cranberries. I've got so many cranberries. I think I'm gonna go put them in here. That, oh yeah. Just thought I'd put the straw back or the hay rather, hay back into the silo that Marnie sent me recently. There we go. I have so many mouths to feed. I need all the hay I can get. And I refuse to buy it. It just grows by itself. You just gotta trim it every once in a while. That's my sturgeon pond over there. There, let's leave some for the animals. See, I've just done this and it's already regrown quite a bit here. Tomcar soup and trout soup. That's good stuff. We'll keep it at bay. So we'll sell the gold ancient fruit and the regular one. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that for now. Who knows what it's good for? Those guys, they probably make good fertilizer. Yes, there was something that required 50 slime, I believe. I forgot what it was. It was something ridiculous. Like slime incubator. Oh my goodness, I could make that. 100 slime and 2 iridium bars makes a slime incubator. But then what does the slime do? Doesn't he just roam around the farm? Hatches slime eggs into slimes. Allows you to raise slimes outdoors. Ooh! I guess without the slime hutch then. We needed slime for something else. Let's keep looking. There was benefit to the slimes. The oil maker. That was it. 50 slimes makes an oil maker. I don't know what role the slimes play in that. Anything else that requires us to have slimes? One of the warp totems, maybe. Oh, I need honey to make myself a farm warp totem? That's rad. Wild seeds, I want to make those. I don't know where to get them. Oh, wild seeds any. I can just craft them myself. How exciting. Common mushroom, plum, hazelnut. Oh, all the stuff that I keep chucking away. I'm sure I can find another one of those. Nothing else that requires slimes in that. In that quantity. Oh, slime cork bother. That requires slime as well. Interesting. We have that already, so I don't need another one. Ring of Yoba, though. Occasionally shields the wearer from damage. Yeah, I'm not sure about the occasional thing. I'm thinking sturdy ring. 25 slime. Cuts the duration of negative status effects in half. Or warrior ring. Occasionally infuses the wearer with warrior energy after slaying a monster. Interesting. Interesting. Roaring house. Hello, hello. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, outdoor slime. I wonder if you have an outdoor slime, if that slime attacks you or not. I wonder if it's like the little dinosaur that you hatch that is actually friendly. Well, maybe we'll find out tomorrow. I don't know. It's an interesting one. Certainly a mysterious one. There, I'm saving up for 333 Omni Geodes just so that I can buy that turban in the desert. Anything we've missed on TV? No. Too late anyway. What's the weather forecast? I haven't watched the weather forecast for a while. KOZU5, your number one source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Oh, that's nice. Woohoo. Okay, let's see what the riches are about selling that. Whoa! About selling that ancient fruit. 130 grand payday. Ay caramba. I don't think I've had a payday quite like that yet. Ooh, that reminds me of the stories you've been telling me, Dreamlab, when you had the 100 grand paydays just from what's it called here? Starfruit wine and all that stuff. 4 battery packs. That's nice. Mining. Oh, Neptunite. Good to sell. Good to sell. Foraging. Probably didn't make that much money, but oh my goodness, here it comes, here it comes. Starfruit wine, 56 grand. That kind of accounts for half of that. That is good. Ancient fruit wine, 2,310. Oh, that's interesting. So that's not actually as much as Starfruit wine. Starfruit wine sells for about 3 grand a bottle, but ancient fruit wine doesn't sell for that much. That's interesting. Yeah, the cranberries certainly made it. Oh, that's interesting. So Starfruit, ancient fruit wine is actually not that big a seller. Ancient fruit itself is also not as good as Starfruit. I was always interested in that. Indeed. Julia was saying she's really into wine and cheese right now because I keep making wine and cheese. One of those things. Interesting. Starfruit wine. Truffle oil, also very good seller. 12 bottles. That makes sense. Wow. That's got to be the biggest payday yet. 129,793. Wow. Okay, so ancient fruit is okay, but it certainly is probably not worth as much effort to go through it. I mean, there's the benefit is that it regrows. You don't have to replant it, so it's not bad, but it's a very slow starter. So it's actually cheaper to just go and buy the seeds or make your own seeds, and then just go and turn starfruit seeds into plants, and then just go replant them. It takes a little bit more time, so perhaps you got to do the profit and loss here. I suppose long term, ancient fruit is better because you don't have to replant it, you don't have to make the seeds. I suppose there's that time, or you don't have to invest the money to buy them. So, interesting. Fortune teller, am I lucky today? The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. That's great. Let's go and find more mushrooms. I forgot why we needed them, but I have a feeling they were important. Morel, that's something we're looking for. Oh, and we wanted to make a cask as well. Casks are all bubbling away. I could see myself having a few more down here. How do you make that? How do you make a cask? Ooh, letter. 500G enclosed. I'm really glad you've become part of our community. I've enclosed your 500G check from the Stardew Valley Agricultural Fund to help you continue your good work. Maybe you can buy some more seeds with it. Yeah, 1 packet of starfruit seeds, actually. And then I have 100 over for, I don't know, nothing? Cat! What are you jumping at? Always good to see you, cat. Oops. There's my scythe. Oh, wouldn't that be nice, Dreamlab? I think we'd all be farmers. That'd be so cool. If only it was that profitable in real life. I have a feeling when people had a farm, like a smaller farm, back in the days when you mainly looked after you and your family, and that was the reason for the farm, I think that made all more sense back then. And I suppose you'd have, this is just my fantasy really, rolling wild. And when you had a little village where you think, hey, I mean, Maybe if the farmer made a bit more wheat or whatnot, we could all have bread, and then we can have a bakery. And it's kind of funny how to think that on a small scale things kind of work. And when it grows large and when it becomes all about profit, you think farming is not what you want to do to become a millionaire. But I suppose the popularity of games like this shows us that it's kind of in us, that we're kind of interested in. Some part of us is interested in doing that. Maybe, I don't know. Chickens! I haven't said hello for ages. Especially my blue chickens. Sihan, have you seen my blue chickens? And my little dinosaurs here. Mrs. House. Very good. You can all roam free and enjoy stuff. Oh, dinosaur eggs. They make good mayo. Little eggs. I might just go leave them here. Dino eggs, they make the cash. Let's look at the profits. Also, what can we dig up here? Careful, chicken. Ooh, a stone. What a surprise. Mayonnaise! Alright, good stuff. Duck eggs. They make good money. Oh, inventory full. Man, that's uncool, isn't it? Let's put that in here. That's not enough, I can tell you that already. The Dino Mayo Farm. Oh, I have so many, I can't remember. I think one of them is called Mixer, the blue chicken, so one of them is called Mixer, and the other one is called Lectrique. I seem to remember. Let's grab one for Elliot here, see if we bump into him. Yeah, so blue chickens that's Mixer and Lectrique. And the dinosaurs I can't remember. Rex, that's the original one. Then we have Drumstick, and we have Bernadette. There we go. This is Antimatter here, the black guy. He's a Void Chicken. And then we have, this could be Thumper, or Pen, or Teller. And then we have, I think, Rosie, there's Donald and Walter are the ducks. Rosie, Annie, Trudy, Peggy. That's as much as I remember. So many of these animals on the farm now. Gold bar. Yeah, let's sell the gold bar. I like my little dinosaurs. They're nice. Caviar. Oh, 8 eggs. Let's go sell eggs. That's cool. We'll sell the eggs. Now let's go into the forest and see if we can find. First of all, find my horse, and then go find some mushrooms. Common or otherwise. Morale is kind of high on the agenda. They are so cute, that's what I'm thinking. It is so nice to have them. I love having them. Where's the horse? Oh, horse! Well, that's it. Tomorrow I'm gonna go speak to Robin and buy a backup horse. I might hardly ever use it, but for those periods of time where I frequently lose my horse. Oh, there it is. It's all a little rustic and overgrown. Oh, that's nice that you made it here. That's exciting. Teller. Awesome. Doesn't say much. Alrighty. Come on. Morale mushroom. We know you're hiding here somewhere. We need just one of them. One morel mushroom. Common mushrooms, also nice. I'm not saying no. I wonder if these slimes count towards what we get in the Adventurers Guild. You'd imagine so. It'd be really nice. Do we eat hardwood? I don't know. I can't pass up an opportunity like this. Let's get hardwood. Just in case we need more. I also don't know what the reward will be. This, I think that's not a morel, that's a chanterelle, isn't it? Yeah, that's chanterelle. Oh, we can go in here. That's nice, little hidey hole. E7! Sorry, I didn't see you there. Very cool. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry, I was engrossed in the hunt for the chanterelle. I got your comment earlier today, and is that what you mean with combining several morph sliders into one morph? Is that what you mean? Because that would tie in really well. I've had that suggestion recently that somebody said that's how they do that, and I thought that'll be a great way to keep your library down. Once you've got your character shaped the way you want it, you can then turn that into a single slider and then just go and dial that up for your character, so you don't have to go and dial 20 sliders up anymore, or 100, or however many it takes to make your own custom character. Secret area. Oh my goodness, Dreamlabs, isn't that the wasn't this here? Or the secret area, you mean the one at the bottom? Oh, yes. Secret as in the one I keep forgetting about, actually. Thank you. How do we get in again? Was it so? Yes, like this, somewhere here. Ah, how do we get in? You told me this before. I keep forgetting that. That is such a good tip. I keep forgetting that. So do we go through here somewhere? Right, yeah, I'll make a video on that. E7, no problem. No problem. Oh, was that through here? Funny that the slimes are all back. I mean, I've just killed them all, and everyone's back. Oh, here, there we go. Ha! Green guys. Thank you, Dreamlab. Very good tip. I do frequently forget that. Can you imagine? It'd be so cool if that's where the chanterelle mushroom's been hiding. Oh, come on. How do I get out of here? Just don't go straight through. You have to kind of wiggle your way out of here. I thought. That's crazy. I got in, but I can't get out. Maybe it's my hat that got me stuck here. So it's not forward. It's not to the side. I'm stuck! I can't get out. Dang! I'm trapped. Oh, there we go. That's how we get in. This is why I lose my horse, because sometimes he hides behind a bush like that. And Master Cannoli, we gave him a sweet gem berry. That's the sweetest taste ever. I think he's happy now. He doesn't even have a message anymore. And that got me another star drop. That was nice. That was really nice. maybe Das will save you. I mean, yeah, it's really, really difficult to make something from scratch. That's where all these morph packages really come in, that you can just go and say, hey, I'll just go and fiddle with sliders until I have the shape I like. Yeah, it's really difficult. It's a bit like drawing, really. I'm not good at that either. And trying to make something from scratch, or trying to take the regular Genesis figure and then shaping it into something nicer, like a custom character, like a proper custom character. I'm really no good at that. The whole what's it called? The whole sculpting thing. I love doing it. I love doodling with it, but it's the same as drawing. So if you can't draw, you also can't really. You can't sculpt a character very well. Not that you can't learn that, but I think some people have a real talent for that. Because I've noticed there's a real difference between being able to know what tool does what and actually doing something productive with it. I suppose that goes for many of the creative applications. There's knowing what a certain function does, but then knowing how to use it to make something that's actually meaningful and good looking. It's a very, very different thing. It's like that with technology as well, isn't it? There's knowing how to use a gadget, and then it's knowing how to make something meaningful with that gadget. It's always like that. I've got so much stuff, I can't even pick stuff up anymore. So maybe we'll go throw this away. There's also a duck feather. It's so colorful. Let's throw it away. We have so many of them. I don't know what to do with them. Pick up that honey at least. No morel mushroom. Any swears. Maybe by Leia's house. Maybe behind the tree. No. Dang. I think, with modifying characters and DAS, that's where these extreme shapes sometimes come in. I didn't get that for a while, that you had, like when something, I remember, like characters that look a little bit extreme, the ones that you think that doesn't look pretty, and you think, yeah, it's not about that. It's because it's an extremer shape that you can blend into an existing character and turn her into a little bit of that sort of shape. The very emaciated figures where you think, oh, that doesn't look very pleasant. And you go, no, it's not about that. It's not about using that character as a stock figure. It's more about using that a little bit and blend that into another character. That's where these things come in, I think. Or that's where that can be useful for. Like, if you think of somebody like Olympia, you think, well, it's more about the general body shape, and you can just turn that on a little bit. Or like the George character, very cool character, and you can use that to make somebody a little bit, fatter without turning them into George immediately. Yeah, George is a good character. And there's a new guy who's got that kind of body shape as well. I forgot his name now, but yeah, he looked kind of nice. We don't get these extremes anymore. I see so much of more or less the same stuff on the DAS store. It's a little bit, give us more something that's a little bit out there, a little bit exciting. No morel mushroom. Anything like a secret we can dig up here. Makes Gunther happy. Oh, copper ore. Not bad. That's nice. Guess not today. I'll do some research on that morel mushroom. Let's go back over the top then. Maybe we'll find something there. Who knows? That would be nice. Yes, that's exactly what I mean, Dreamlab. There's so many custom characters, and you go, yeah, well, it's not any better or worse than the 500 other characters that we already have, you know. And I appreciate the amount of work that goes into it, but it's not something that makes me go out and say, wow, this is awesome, I need to buy immediately, because it's just another slider that's almost like what I've already got in place there. So it's not really, you know, it's not something that we need. So it's more about like the extremer shapes that you then use to make your own thing. So that's a great idea. I'm gonna go and do that hopefully today, E7, that video that lets you combine them. I'm gonna make actually 2 videos about that, because one might be a good idea to do this for how you do this with DAS and hexagon, because everyone has hexagon and you don't need to know hexagon in order to just make that combine the morph. So that's a good thing for hexagon. But I'm also going to show it via Blender, because sometimes people might want to do that and add their own thing, and I'm really not that well versed with hexagon anymore. It's been ages since I've looked at it, but I know that you can combine the morphs fairly easily, so I'll show you how to do that. And if I can have the studio over there today, I might do that in there. I hope I can. Julia is working half a day today, so there's a chance of me being able to at least record it and then edit it over the next few days. Sihan, yes, no, I'm kind of I'm taking a break from those games, from the Rusty Lake games. They were kind of cool, but I'm playing many of them on my iPad, and some of them are not available for the PC yet. They've promised to turn the whole collection into a PC collection. Everything that's available on mobile, like the Samsara rooms and like the mill. Was it the mill? Yes, it's the mill and the lake and all these things. They're remastering them. What remastering? They're putting them on to the PC platform and selling them as a collection. So once that's available, I might go and play that again. Thank you so much for dropping by, guys. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've got some work to do, so I'm going to cut it short here. And it was very nice seeing you. Have a wonderful Sunday. I will see you again tomorrow, hopefully. Take care. Bye-bye.